Good evening, everybody. This is Michael Winiger, CEO of Essante Organics, and tonight I am excited. Why? Because you're here. You get to hear about this wonderful, wonderful company. And wow, I think about how many years we've been in business and all the people we've worked with and helped and the different things that we do as with the going on. It's just a blessing to be here this evening. But before we get started, I always like to pick a few people out of the crowd, and then we talk a little bit about the different results they might have had with their products. And you know what? Some people I surprise, some people I don't. And I see somebody on, oh, look at that. She'll be talking. And and but one person I haven't heard from really, and I would love to hear about her experiences and things like that is, get ready, Elizabeth McKenzie. Like that, huh? So you got to
I knew
unmute
you were going to
yourself.
call on me tonight.
What's that?
I said, I knew you were going to call on me tonight.
How'd you know that?
I don't know. I just had a feeling.
All right, tell us why you.
So
Us.
I actually have a story because I ran out of a lot of things and I really could tell a difference in what was lacking. And those digestive enzymes, I cannot say enough about those. Those have really made, those were a game changer for me. So, um, but that's what I have found the most. But I've been taking the reds and the greens for, over 2 years now. So I don't run out of those.
Right, right.
So, but I really can't speak enough about the digestive enzymes. And I've taken other enzymes from other companies and Garden of Life for one thing.
Mhm.
And I really had a lot of faith in them, but our enzymes are far better than those, in my opinion. So.
Well, thank you. And that you brought that up, I'll tell you, yes. Not many companies will actually do what's called the whole food uh, comparison with their enzymes, to show you how well those enzymes actually work. We do that test. We do the whole food content test with those enzymes. And the way that that particular um, test works is you use instant oatmeal and you put then the same amount of water. So we were talking a little bit about the um, the actual whole food digestive enzyme test. And what does that consist of? That consists of a package of oatmeal, instant oatmeal. Then you take a package of, um, and I'm going to have to make people hosts here because now nobody can chat. So then you take a package of water, get it all prepared, throw it into the microwave, cook it for like 3 minutes, and then take it out and put a spoon in it. Stick it in the refrigerator. Wait for about an hour, hour and a half. When you get that glass out of the refrigerator, I will tell you that then at that particular point, you take the actual um, product and you can shake it upside down, right? Get it shaken upside down, and it's not going to come out. And you can hold it with the spoon like this. And then you take one of our enzymes and you count, and you'll get to about 10 or 11. And it turns that whole food, it liquefies it, completely liquefies that whole food. So that is an awesome test. And that's what shows you the value of the enzymes. We can actually take a quarter pounder um, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do this because I just got a text. I'm turning on the chat and the videos again so you can see. Um, so you can we can actually take a quarter pounder with a double quarter, a double quarter pounder with cheese and the bun and the fries, blend it up and use the enzymes, and within 12 minutes, the stuff turns into complete liquid. That's the way you're supposed to be digesting your food. That's the way your body used to do it when you were a child. That's the way you should be doing it today. So, in order to get that benefit and doing it that way, you have to manually do to your body what your body used to do when you were a child. So, let's talk to a few more folks out there, and I'll even let you guys unmute yourselves. Let's go for that again. All right. So, Dominic, come on, Dominic. Tell us, you've been here quite a while.
Man, I'll tell you what, Michael. Today is a sense of relief, a sense of enjoyment, a sense of freedom. Uh, I was working, Michael, as you well know, for a while. I was working with a company that had me all over the place, traveling nonstop. Didn't really have any downtime in my life. So, always thankful that I could carry all my Essante products with me wherever I went. Just like Elizabeth said, I carry my greens, I carry my reds, I carry my cleanse, I carry my digest, I carry my flora, I carry my omegas, I carry them all with me no matter where I go. It's constantly giving me what I need on a daily basis. You know, Today I left my job of almost 5 years that was putting me through, in an easy way to say it, through hell and back, and not appreciative of the effort I was putting in. Um, I left it all up to the man upstairs. I asked for guidance. I asked, put me in the place I'm supposed to be. Obviously, I've been with you for a while, and it was time to put my focus somewhere else. I think that the calling it has always been to help people, and I've done that for the last five
Right.
years. And I've helped others get their goals out of life and their expectations for what they've wanted out of life. And now it's time to do that in a different realm, especially with the new health awareness campaign that's going on with the U.S. and the man that was just put in charge. For any of you that's happy about that, fantastic. I'm thrilled about it. He's a fantastic guy for the job. And, for those who aren't thrilled, I mean, you got a little while to think about it. And he's going to make changes that have been long needed in this country and get us back to a healthful America. And, with that being said, it was an easy choice for me to just depart ways on a good note. They say don't ever burn your bridge unless you don't plan on going back across it. I have no intention on going back across it, but I always leave it unburned. I have a lot of good a lot of good relationships there. And it's just time for me to do something different. And I was actually right before when JJ was announcing we're going to be a few minutes, going to be a few minutes. I was on the phone with my buddy that's out in Phoenix, and told him that I'm probably going to be visiting old Michael out there at the office and coming and checking out some things and how things are done, and maybe getting around to golf. I got to get my shirt game up. I might have to bring some fancy shirts out there, but so I can match his energy. But I'm just happy to be with Asante. I've been with Michael now probably close to 15 years. It's just a blessing. It always has been. And anything you can do to enhance someone around you, or even a stranger, to enhance their lives from a healthy perspective, you just always want to take that opportunity to lend a hand out. Do whatever you can to bless others, and ultimately the blessings will come back to you tenfold. And that's my next chapter in life, is to bless as many people as I can, and help Michael, Asante, Daniel, JJ, help everybody onto the next level of this company, boost us tenfold, and do everything I can to make that happen. I will tell you this, I was on the call last week, and Michael was talking about products, and Mint was talking about you pick up stuff in the store, and half the stuff you can't read on the label. For this long with Asante, one of the things I've never had to worry about is if I pick up any one of the products, saying to myself, I wonder if this is healthy for me. And that is speaks volumes to internal and external health. I've never had to worry that they don't have our best interest at heart. I'm sitting in my living room last week, random phone number rings, says Asante Organics. I pick up the phone and it's Daniel. And he just called me just to check in, just to see how I'm doing, just to see if there's anything he could do to help me out. Now, guys, there's hundreds of companies just in the US that are networking companies, affiliate companies. Name one where the top corporate people in the company call you on a daily or weekly basis just to see how you're doing, just to see if there's anything they can do to help you, if there's anybody on your team that they could reach out to just to help. It's amazing the leadership in this company that Michael and JJ and Daniel that they've produced. It's amazing the product line and what goes into these products to help you be your healthiest self. And it's almost impossible to not talk to people about it once you get on that goal, once you get on that focus level. Anytime you open your mouth, it's let me tell you about this or let me tell you about this. And I'm going to talk to a guy tomorrow, actually down towards Tampa, one of my buddies forever. He's in the hospital last week. I said, what happened? He said, well, they told me I had diverticulitis. And I said, okay. I said, I'm going to come and talk to you, man. I got something that's going to help you out. And he says to me, oh, don't worry. They gave me some medicine. So my response was, I'll tell you what, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to bring you something and I'm going to talk to you about it because what they gave you is a Band-Aid. They gave you something that'll help you out for now, but it's going to keep you coming back. They don't give you something to help you forever. They give you something to help you for now. These products that we have at Essante, they help you forever. They maintain your healthy lifestyle. They continue to give you better health and wellness on a daily basis. You ingest them, you take them, you wear them, you put them on your body, the skin stuff, whatever you guys use. Start posting your testimonials, start telling your stories because your stories have power. Your stories have passion behind them. And when you combine the passion and the power of a personal testimony, people want to get involved. And that's how your business grows is you find people just like you who want to use these daily, who don't want to stop using them, who have seen the benefits, who have felt the benefits, and they will be constant customers. They will never leave because they feel better. And once you feel better, then you start to know better. And when you feel better and you know better, then you start to do better. And that's when you can truly start helping other people. So that's just my piece for tonight. Sorry, Michael, I didn't mean to take up too much time. I had a lot to say tonight. So it was just, I'm glad you called me out.
No, no, no. That's perfect. You know, I like hearing something like that because we're here, we're watching a new society, new government, I guess, if you want to say, power here in the United States or in the world, even all over the place. And now all of a sudden, you're seeing these things. Oh, we took this off the market. Oh, that's off the market. Oh, we're doing that. And and I'm just saying, I've been talking about that since the 1990s, and now it's just happening. So that's like new news. When I see it on Facebook, I'm like, oh, come on now, you know? Um, yeah. And, I was talking to somebody too today, and I was telling them, they were talking to me about a new product that came out and what I wanted my opinion. I don't like that sometimes, right? Because I'm going to give you not an opinion. I'm going to give you facts based on what I'm seeing on the label. And it wasn't a good situation. And I said, look, here's the difference. I don't care if you're an 18-month-old little boy. Why? Because I had one do it. My grandson, right? Come into that building, walk into that warehouse, and out of 120 products or so up on those shelves, you can put everything in your mouth and it's not going to hurt you. And I don't care what age you are, from the little guy to the seniors. It don't matter. And I'm a senior, so I mean I can throw myself in that category. It's not going to matter in the sense of that it is good stuff. And we proud ourselves with that. We proud ourselves with the awards. We proud ourselves with having a nutritional line products that got nominated for a Nobel Prize. We proud ourselves for everything that we do here, and we proud ourselves for being associated with you people because we got some of the best people in the world in this company that are just like family to us. And that's what we are. I mean, that's why Danny will call and things like that. You know what? We're just the ones that are working all the time at the office instead of, as hard as you guys work out into the fields, right? So, hey, I see somebody on that I'm gonna want to have her say a few things, and that is Mintorella. She's the transformation authority. That's it. I can name all the other things we got, but we've had a long time already on the internet. So, Mint.
You so much, Michael. It is an honor to be able to share and have this moment here. I would want to say thanks to Dominic because he really brought it home. I'm going to go a little bit sideways for a moment and just kind of remind everybody that when you're on the path of the high road, everything will come up opposite of that. Every distraction, every logical reason why we wouldn't do the right thing for us. And I'm encouraging everybody to remember why we do what we do. It's because we have self-love and we deserve better, regardless of what anybody ever told us. And the reason that Essante Organics is a massive threat and people feel threatened and feel the need to sabotage is because Essante Organics is a threat to all supplemental companies that are not 100% organic. And we know that Essante Organics has the largest organic product lines in the United States. And I had the privilege of somebody educating me in the nicest way when I thought, I'm using products that are 90% organic. Yay, me. Look how much I spent on this. I love me so much. And then some nice person, Michael Winiger, he educated me in a very, very simple way that helped me to understand. And his nice, calm voice, he says, okay, do you see, he was on the internet with me. We were both looking at a label. And he said, do you see where it says 90% organic? I said, yeah. He said, that's good, right? I said, yeah. He said, okay, so if you take a glass of pure water, mineralized, pH balanced, and you fill it 90% full with that beautiful water, and then you put something else in there, let's just say chlorine bleach. Wow. What happens to that 90% of the water? And I know it'll never be the same. That water will never serve me because it has something else in it. It has become toxic. That 90% pure, delicious water is now toxic, and it's not serving me for what I need it to do. So what Dominic said, never, ever a concern about what's in the products. Safety is a relief. Everywhere I'm going, including outside with all these wonderful chemtrails, they float in the air like dryer lint here in San Diego when they dump it along the coast. And I know that I'm breathing this stuff in, and it's a concern to breathe. That's messed up. No concerns with Essante. In addition to their ridiculous amount of testing, 7 feet down in the soil, beneath the topsoil, still testing to see what's in there. That's fantastic. And it's not easy to do. And it takes time, and it takes money, and it takes care. But that's not where it stops. I had the privilege of being on a 3-way call, and I was listening to 2 formulators discuss in their language. And this lady says, well, I'm just kind of curious here. I see this ingredient in your toothpaste, and I was wondering, why did you pick that instead of this other one that is much less expensive, still 100% organic? And the answer was, yes, Both products will do the job, but this product, this ingredient has an extra bonus. And the toothpaste, when you're brushing your teeth, there's an antibacterial that is helping to eliminate the bacteria in the heart that is associated with heart disease, which is a pretty big issue. And all the products have the same quality. I wish that we could know, we could all be chemists and understand the value here. But I like that. And what it reminded me of is there's other companies that do the exact same thing. They have a choice of two products. This one will work good, but this one is cheaper and toxic. So we're going to go with the cheaper one. And that is what I noticed. And that is something that is no longer a part of my life. So not only do the products resolve the issues that I'm having, because why am I taking it? Because I got some issues. So they not only resolve that, but with my consistency, I see the benefits are multiplicative. Love it. They just keep adding up a little more, a little more. And I can't tell you how good it felt to have 3 people say to me this last weekend, "Mint, you're glowing." Wow, what a nice compliment. And it's just an everyday day. But these people haven't seen me for a few months. And how nice that they notice such a difference about me. I also kind of want to touch on something else. There is a product called the Super Sprout Sterols. It is my favorite product. It's ridiculous how potent Mother Nature is. And these incredible, intelligent people who are what I would say they're on God's mission. What we need, what every single human being needs, is for the food to be the medicine and the medicine to be the food. But it is impossible, and I mean it, it is impossible to get that through the mainstream food supply. It's not going to happen. Even if you shop organics, it's not going to happen. They just don't have the quality. And by the way, they only need to be 70% organic to say organic on the label. That's tricky. I don't like that. Back to my point. When you have something that is formulated as precisely as these products are, it is revolutionary. Absolutely revolutionary. And if anybody wants to know how revolutionary, they can ask President Nelson Mandela about how they have resolved the AIDS epidemic by using Super Sprout Sterols. That is astonishing. You can go on Super Sprout Sterols, look for the ingredients. There's an audio there. You can learn more about it. And I would say all these products are really phenomenal. They truly, truly are. And if you want to dive into it, don't believe me, please, ever, 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 please test it for yourself. Be your own guinea pig. Watch yourself, ask other people to observe you and what they see different in you. Let them know, hey, I'm doing something different. And it would be really nice if you just kind of like notice me from time to time and see what you see. And I'd love your reflections. So I go about it pretty easy like that. But I will tell you, this is a massive, massive game changer for the revolution that the plant is currently undergoing. We've been in this phase for a long, long time, and it's ending. It is truly, truly ending. So the Omega has started and the Alpha has begun. And I want to thank Essante Organics for sponsoring our revolution. So that's my testimonial for today. Hope that wasn't too heavy, but man, if you're not doing this, you are missing out for sure. So again, thank you all. Thank you for listening. And thank you for the people who tune into the replays. You are not forgotten. When I'm speaking to you too. Everybody who's tuned in at any time. We are a movement. The Go Green movement is massive and getting bigger. When I say massive, anybody who tunes into mainstream knows there's no alternative there. It's right here. This is where it's at. So congratulate yourself for being in the right place at the right time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And tell you a little bit more about the company. And there is a business behind it as well. I'm going to introduce Dr. J.J. Levine, our president. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mint. Thank you, Dominic. Wow, have we had a great evening already? Sorry about the disruption, but I want to talk about our compensation plan because we've got a business here as well. As Mint shared with you and others have shared with you, the world is going green and organic with you or without you. You're going to fall in love with these products. As Mint said, become your own test subject. You're going to start glowing like she is. You're going to get compliments, and you're just going to naturally, organically refer people. But where are you going to refer them? Why not refer them to your website? Because when you join up, it literally takes 5-10 minutes. You can join up as a retail customer. You're not going to make any commission. You can join up as a wholesale customer. You're going to save some money if you're a wholesale customer, but you can't make commission. Or if you see what Mint sees, if you see what Dominic sees, if you see what other people see, you can sign up as an affiliate, as a distributor, and you can earn money for your referrals. And how does that work? Well, we're going to offer you 6 ways to get paid. I don't want to go over all 6 of them right now, but they're all amazing. Our comp plan has never changed, but I'm going to talk about 2 of the 6. One is called the Endless Team Bonus. We're going to pay you to build 2 teams, a left team and a right team. You're going to manage those teams. And those people on those teams are going to tell people who tell people who tell people, customers, distributors, what have you, and they're going to order products. And the great thing about our products is people fall in love with them. And as those products start running out, as the tubes get thinner, as the bottles get emptier, they're just going to organically go on their website and order more. And every time they order a product and reorder a product, you can get paid a bit from those sales. And here's how it works. You're going to build 2 teams, a left team and a right team. And quite simply, you're going to be paid 10% on all the volume that is generated below you. It's not a get rich quick thing. It's going to take a while. But as people tell people who tell people, and you stick with it, and you never, ever, ever, ever quit, you can have a massive organization underneath you of people who are ordering over and over and over again, and you're getting paid every time they take a shower, every time they brush their teeth, every time they take nutritional supplements, you name it. So that's the endless team bonus, that 10% bonus. Now, we're also going to offer you a 100% check match bonus, which means everybody that you've told about Essante Organics to, if they come on with that option 3, if they become a distributor and they start earning an endless team bonus, whatever their endless team bonus check is, that 10% check, they get to keep their full amount. We're never going to take anything away from them. But because you enrolled them, we're going to allow you to match their check up to 100%. It's totally true. So if you're lucky enough to sign up a superstar like Mint or Dominic, and let's just not give you a pie in the sky number. Let's say they start making $1,000 a week in the endless team bonus, and you enroll them, they're going to make their full $1,000, but you're going to get an additional $1,000 as a matching bonus. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. But what I do want to do is invite you to get back with the person who invited you to this call this evening, whether it's on live or the replay. They'll share their Essante Organics website with you. Literally, it's assanteorganics.com/whatever their domain name is. You're going to simply click join and save, and then you're going to choose one of those 3 options: retail customer, wholesale customer, distributor. And in any one of those 3 scenarios, we are looking forward to serving you and helping you. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to our CEO and founder, Michael Winiger. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to my brother because, his perspective is way different in a sense where we're all united. But hey, I'm the guy that when you talk to me, you're gonna hear some quick stuff. I'm gonna go quick. Danny's laid back, but just gonna talk a little bit about company and timing and positioning and where we're sitting and we've been around for 40 years in this space. So if I told you like how perfect this is, it's just better than that. So I'm gonna introduce my brother Daniel.
Thank you very much, Mike. So we offer an extremely rare opportunity here at Essante Organics. You're with a very stable company that has been around for a long time, that's in front of a way of life before it becomes a way of life. That is absolutely huge, okay? And what I want to share with you now is I want to talk about paradigm shifts for a moment, because Essante Organics truly is the next paradigm shift in life. Now, that's just a fancy way of saying a product or device, once brought to market 7 to 8 years down the road, it's a way of life. Okay, the last chance any of us had to get involved in a paradigm shift was back in the early 80s, 81, 82. Mr. Jobs creates the computer, Mr. Gates creates software, and the internet is born. Look at the computer today, this laptop I'm on. The computer is a way of life. I don't know one company in the world still using typewriters. Think about that. Okay. So, again, if you can get involved in a way of life before it becomes a way of life, you're a wealthy individual. Now, Forbes magazine, business journals around the world are calling the green movement the next paradigm shift in life. That is absolutely huge for everybody on this Zoom. Now, how's that going to happen, Daniel? Well, real simple. Right now, 9% of the world's green. That's because they're educated like us on this call. And they won't use products with chemicals, not like the skin or eye irritation. But the average person, just by taking a shower every day, puts 150 to 175 chemicals into them and their loved ones. And not linked to skin or eye irritation, like I said earlier, but linked to liver and kidney problems, Alzheimer's, dementia, reproductive problems in females, cancer. I mean, I can go on and on. Serious health issues, cancer kill. Okay. Well, guess what? Now you don't have to put those chemicals into you and your loved ones anymore. This business is as simple as A and B. A are all the products currently in your home, in your showers, on your countertops. These are staples in people's homes. These aren't luxury products, okay? The people I know, and I've been around 40 years in this space, that have become very, very wealthy, did it with ancillary products. Their companies had another fancy word for saying products people use every single day without thinking about it. I don't care if you make 10 grand a year or 10 million a year or where you live in the world. 9 out of 10 people wake up every morning, they stretch on, get in the shower, flip it on, and they do their thing, right? Shower gel, shampoo, conditioner, lotion. You brush your teeth, you deodorant, you go to work. Women put their makeup on, they go to work. We come home, we wash our hands, we wash our face, we moisturize, we go to bed, and we do it all over again every single day until you die. And every time someone's taking a shower, you're getting paid. So, timing and positioning are crucial when creating wealth, okay? And what I mean by that is timing, meaning you getting involved early in the beginning here at Essante Organics, because the masses fall underneath you in our industry, and we have a very small database. And again, the world's going green with or without you. And the masses are going to fall underneath you in our business. And with 100% check matching bonuses, I would think it'd be hard to sleep at night for you guys. Because you don't need 100 people or 300 people or 500 people to make a good check. Just think if you had just 10 people that got it, that really got it, went to work. Like JJ said earlier, just making $1,000 a week, which is not much in our industry, but just making $1,000. You're matching those checks every week. You're making 10 grand a week, 40 grand a month, just on the check match. So timing is crucial. All my friends got in early and in the beginning with their companies. And that's why they became wealthy more than anything. Timing. Okay. And positioning as well, meaning being with a company that's the next paradigm shift in life, that's involved in a way of life before it becomes a way of life. You see, there's no magic lotions, potions, pills, powders, patches, drinks here. There's a lot of shiny objects out there, right? In the home-based business space. But we're not that. We're products that you and your loved ones use every single day. And if continue using the ones they're using, can cause serious, serious health issues. So thank you all for being on this Zoom. This is a very, very simple business. Don't complicate it. Everyone takes a shower, brushes their teeth, and there's no selling here. The only opportunity I know of where no selling. Well, how is that? We educate people. We educate people on the products they buy every single month, they use every single day on them and their family. And I guarantee you, once they know what we know, not all of them, there's ignorant people out there, but 8, 9 out of 10 are going, oh my God, Daniel, I never had a clue. I did my homework. I did some research. I looked at the ingredients, or I should say the chemicals and the shampoos, lotion, my family and I are using now. I was shocked. How can that be? I go, I'll tell you how it can be. 1936, our government granted self-regulation to the personal care industry. As crazy as it sounds, nobody regulates your personal care products. Why is that? I'll tell you why. It's an approximately $11 trillion industry, one of the largest in the world. So our government does this while they do this, because I can tell you they know what parabens, phenoxyethanols, butylene glycols, PEGs, they know these are chemicals linked to serious disease and illness. Why are they allowing them in? But not anymore. So now you have Essante Organics. You don't have to put toxic chemicals into you and your loved ones. So very, very lucrative business opportunity. If you're not interested in the business, please use the products. Don't use products with chemicals linked to serious disease and illness on people you love and yourself for that matter. So thank you. Get back to the person that invited you to this Zoom. I'm always here to help. Call the office. My extension is 103. I set Tuesdays and Thursdays aside just for the field to help you in any way that I can, whether it's a three-way call, a business training, a product training, whatever you would like. So thank you for your time, and I'm going to give it back to Mike.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. Essante Organics. You know what? The largest USDA certified organic online superstore in the world with so much behind it, accumulated the awards and everything like that. It's just get to the person that got with you tonight, and I'm telling you, this will be monumentary. I'm telling you, because it's happening in our world. There's this world that's going green. I don't live in here, I live in here. Can't put good stuff here and bad stuff on here because you confuse the immune system. Can't put good stuff on here and bad stuff in here because you confuse the immune system. Got to put good stuff inside, good stuff on top of you. And I will tell you, I'm going to leave you with this. Something I was told this past summer that will stick with me for the rest of my entire life. But at the end of the day, before you get on that bed and you lay down, or maybe you kneel by it, or you sit and you thank the good Lord for your heartbeat, his breath in your lungs, your family, you're in a warm bed, everything that you can thank him for. Before you even do that, you think, what did I put inside of me? And what did I put on top of me? And I can tell you this, no matter what you do, no matter how small or how large that was, you're doing one of two things. One, you're participating in your life, or number two, you're participating in your death. You get to choose. It's just that simple. Taking care of your health is your responsibility. We just made it super, super easy because we have everything. We don't make stuff. There's no stuff here, but everything. So get with the person that got you on this call tonight. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your businesses. And you guys, we will see you again Thursday night. Thursday night, training with Dr. Becky and Mint. It's good stuff. Mint's going to be all dolled up. It's going to be great. I can't wait. So you guys all have a wonderful evening.